This week on Commuting Chaos, Swiss gets riled up by a jogger, we meet a woman that can't drive her Range Rover, and Swiss meets a pavement pest. Welcome one and all to another edition of Swiss's Commuting Chaos, and if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed, hit the pause button and subscribe. Now, so Steve, we're back.
Yeah, Carl. Another week of Swiss's footage of drongos in London.
Steve, it looks like a cat weasel here hasn't recognised it's Swiss because you want us to take a photo of him?
Yeah, Carl, the absolute numbskull thinks he's going to get a better picture by stepping out into the road.
Oh, it's a good job his mate's there to pull him back in.
Me, the 13th Duke of Wimborne, on a motorbike at 6 o'clock in the morning in the city of London, with my reputation. Oh well, guess someone's got to perform that reckless overtaking manoeuvre.
This is an event that seems to happen every day to Swiss. It's at Vauxhall, and everybody wants to jump the red lights on a bloody bicycle. Now, Swiss he's turning off at Temple here, and he goes around the corner, and there's this woman in a Range Rover, and she ain't got a clue what she's doing. She has to do a 25-point turn, it looks like. Anyway, he follows her down the road, she turns left, and she then decides she wants to indicate right because she wants to put in the parking space, but then as he starts to go down the inside, she's changed her mind again.
Oh, I bet Swiss loved that.
Right, now this is why Swiss doesn't like riding around London in the middle of the bloody day, especially in summer when it's full of bloody tourists, because the light's clearly green for him to turn left, and the wee man for the pedestrian's clearly red, so these numbskulls shouldn't be crossing. I mean, this chap hasn't even looked up at any point whilst he's crossing the road. He's too busy on his bloody mobile phone. He's probably filming himself for Instascam or something, and the bald chap behind him's stepping out on the road, and he's not even looked. And as for the loved-up couple, well, they're the very definition of stupid, aren't they? Oh, Tony! Would you believe it, but Swiss is advocating for people to be allowed to ride bikes through red lights. Here, Alf, that is quite surprising, because pretty much his whole channel's dedicated to showing stupid cyclists going through red lights, and then Swiss saying rude things about them. Well, what he's discovered is, if they actually stop at the red lights, this is what happens. Well, Ralph, it's actually quite a persuasive argument, I have to say.
Hey, right now, I can just squeeze my bloody bike in between these two fucking tossers in the vans. If I cut the fucking corner and squeeze within inches of Swiss, yeah, bloody marvellous. Hey, jog on, mate. I say, this is how we're supposed to do it. These chaps have started crossing the road, they've got halfway and stopped because they've realised Swiss is coming down the road, and Swiss has nodded them on, and they've said thank you. Don't we live in a bloody marvellous polite society? Instructions on how to use a lime bike. Remain stationary behind the traffic lights when it's red. Alternatively, just fucking go through it. Now, so Steve, the lights have changed and this Sheila's pushing her bike across, so Swiss and the 20-minute are waiting for her. Yeah, Carl, it looks as though everyone understands the way it's supposed to work apart from the fucking cyclists coming up the inside.
Now, it's funny how they always seem to know about the giveaway to more vulnerable road users when it's them, but not when it's them against pedestrians.
Yeah, right you are, mate.
Well, here we are on Clapham Common North, and it's just as well Swiss doesn't want to turn left here, because he can't. Oh, Tony, did you see that? It looks like a Tango Taste sensation replayed at me. Yeah, smashing Ralph. Little Napoleon here thinks he's too important to queue at the temporary traffic lights, and he goes down the outside of the central reservation, going through the lights before they've changed to green. What a muppet.
This is a public safety information film. When driving on the road, always be aware that you may have to overtake an invisible car.
Well, the less said about this idiot, the better, because he's got no way of knowing what's coming around the corner. And it's over to Clapham Common for the Formation Fuckwit cycling competition. And that's a fantastic bit of cycling by the German entrants, Sebastian Scheisserhead and Dirk Dickbrains.
So it turns out that this particular jogger, he's forgotten to take his Labrador with him. Yeah, so Steve, it looks like we got a little shit stick on a scooter here.
Oh yeah, Colin, he's approaching a red light, but he's far too important to stop, so he hacks up onto the pavement.
Yeah, it's truth, mate. He's just cut across onto the pavement and then back onto the road again. Clearly thinks he's on a line bike or something.
Yeah, Ralph, but let's see what Swiss has to say about this.
Now, so Steve, before we get back to the little shit stick on the scooter, let's take a look at the road markings, because he's clearly at the right-hand side there, and he's for right turn only, not for going straight on or turning left.
Yeah, Carl, he's also gone through the cycle box and he's out the other side of it, but I wouldn't read too much into where he's positioning his bike.
Great guy. Fucking idiot. You'll be on YouTube at the weekend. You'll be on the YouTube at the weekend. Yeah, great.
Well, so Steve, what we're about to see just defies belief, mate.
I reckon that's worth another look, mate. Yeah, Carl, he's going to cut down the opposite lane around the traffic coming towards him, and then he's going to slice back across through the cones marked out without looking over his shoulder as to where the BMW is. He's just a statistic waiting to happen.
So, it's the same set of traffic lights as before. And let's place our bets as to what we think's going to happen. Yep, none of the bloody cyclists going through the red lights. Now, this is just bloody bizarre. Swiss is going down the road through Mitcham early in the morning, and there's a newsagent's on the corner here, and someone's just stopped their car and left it. It's completely abandoned whilst they pop in and get their can of Monster and today's copy of the Currant Bun. Oh, Tony! This chap in yellow on his bike! He's got no hands on the handlebars. I reckon he's either texting or he's playing World of Warcraft on his bike. Yes, Ralph, he's halfway through the junction before he actually takes a look and see whether any traffic's coming. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do, if something is coming, when he's got both hands off the handlebars. Well, maybe the reason he's got his hands off the handlebars is not because he's operating a mobile phone, but because he's praying to God that the junctions are going to be clear as he goes through. Yeah, Ralph, I'm not sure either of them is justification for that behaviour.
And it's over to Blackfriars for the British entry for the Fuckwit Formation cycling competition. Stephen Dickhead and Colin Cutmanners. Yeah, they seem to have got separated in traffic. He's cut down the outside, Colin's gone down the inside. Lovely swerve as he goes through the red lights to avoid the pedestrians. And here comes Colin, he's got stuck trying to get around the van when we're up. He is lucky the lights are still red and there's a woman about to start crossing, so marvellous, marvellous anticipation there. And of course they'll both get extra points for cutting left in a straight-on only junction.
Yeah, so Steve, it looks like we're the headline act again.
As always, Carl, as always.
I reckon that 20-minute is going to go straight through the red light.
Yeah, of course, Carl, of course.
So here comes the line biker, and God, he looks like a gormless little twerp.
Yeah, and then there's this chap. Now, what we know is that he's neither a Tarquin or a Rupert, because he's not wearing Oxfords or brogues. Those are moccasins, mate.
Yeah, either way, he's gone through the red light, mate. The only reason they haven't gone through the next light is because there's traffic cutting across in front of them. And then there's the pedestrians. And then they're going to go through the red light. I mean, let's face it, he's going to end up as a hood ornament sooner or later.
Yeah, Carl, and you know the reason why he does it? Because he's a...
Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And stay safe out there, guys, because it's a bloody mad world.